Happy Monday, everybody. I want to say welcome to Mondays with Marcee. Listen, I'm starting to get the hang of this, but guess what? This morning, I really didn't know what to share with you all this morning. And then I was quickly reminded of something I went through yesterday. So I guess I'll speak briefly from the topic, choose happiness. Yesterday, I got up excited, set out to head up to the mountains. I kept saying I wanted to take my mom up to the mountains. And so I had planned, lunch for us with my kids. My sister was going to go. And so when I got to my sister's house, I noticed my car was acting a little bit funny. And so kind of find out, long story short, it was something to do with my transmission. And so, I'll admit I got a little bit down because, my plans weren't going my way. Things weren't happening the way that I had envisioned them that morning. And so, while my sister and my mom was offering to take their vehicle, just all the changes of having to go back home and, do other things before actually leaving. I just really at that point, I just didn't have the excitement that I had. And so I chose to go back home. And so, but then I was just quickly determined not to, be defeated. My mom kind of made the comment, don't let that ruin your whole day. And so, hey, I found something else to do. So I took my TV outside and made it like a movie day of sorts. And so I just sat outside on the patio and just indulged in HGTV and the movie. And I ended up having a good day. So that's why I'm saying to you today, choose happiness. Listen, life is not going to always go according to our plans. Yes, we may get up and we may set out to do one thing. But as you can see, life can, offer something else on our plate for that given day. So we have the choice. That's why I was just going to say happiness is a choice. I believe happiness is a choice because we have a choice to let the things that come, our way, maybe the things that thwart us off of our planned path for the day, either get us upset, keep us in a defeated posture, or we can take it and say, you know what? Things didn't go my way, but instead I'm still going to make the best of what has been given to me. Because at the end of the day, if you really think about it, we've still been given life in the midst of a time where many are losing their lives to either the coronavirus or the hands of police officers, or even, just the hands of other individuals who saw fit to commit, an evil act. Many are losing their lives. And so I do count it a privilege and an honor to still be here, as my pastor would say, in the land of the living today. And so I just want to say to you, declare happiness, choose happiness on this week. When you see me, I say happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday, happy Thursday, whatever day it is, happy Sunday. When I say happy Sunday, the reason I started doing that was because when I was going through the period of depression after losing my spouse, I wanted to be intentional about being happy despite my circumstances. And so I came across this book that I was reading, and it was saying choose happy, choose to be happy. And so when I say happy Monday and happy Tuesday, I'm trying to speak. I'm already trying to put it out in the atmosphere and declare that I'm going to have a happy day, no matter what comes my way. That when I get up in the morning, that I'm going to have a happy Monday, that we're going to have a happy Tuesday, that we're going to have a happy Wednesday, and so forth and so on. So I get up declaring that my day is going to be happy. Now, does it mean that I won't have a period like yesterday where I get sad or, get, frustrated about something that may come up during my day? Of course we are. We are human. We are not exempt from experiencing life. We are not exempt from experiencing, an array of emotions. And so that's why it's important that we be intentional about choosing and deciding to be happy despite what comes our way. How else can we be happy? Find something. Do what makes you happy. Period. What gets you excited? What puts a smile on your face? Is it going out and being a blessing to someone else? I know me, I like to, if I'm in the drive-through line of Chick-fil-A, whatever restaurant I'm at, if I have a couple dollars, I may say, hey, how much is the meal behind me, for the person behind me? And I may choose to bless them with a meal for the day. So whatever it is that floats your boat, do it. Be intentional about doing that so that you can be happy, so that you can, we can still turn our day around. Our day may start off one way, but we still have the opportunity to turn our day around to make it as positive and as fulfilling as it can be. So do something that makes you happy. If it's walking around the neighborhood, if it's, me, I love the water. If it's taking in some scenic views of water, the forest, trees, just whatever, spending time with your children, your family members, whatever makes you happy, do it. Just do it. And that can look different for all of us. So be intentional about it. And then the last thing, as you know me, I'm a minister. So of course, I'm going to always give you a word, because I believe it's the word that sustains us, the word of God that sustains us and keeps us going. So Proverbs 3:5 says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not unto our own understanding. Acknowledge him in all thy ways, and the Lord will direct our path. So listen, during the course of the day, that's why it's important to incorporate God somewhere in the midst of your day. Include him in the midst, because I believe that if he is in the midst of your day, even when we go off the path, he's able to get us back on the path that we're supposed to be on that particular day, so we can do what it is that he saw fit for us to do and fulfill in that given day. So we got to trust God, even when it looks pretty, even when it doesn't look pretty, even when it feels good, and even when it does not feel good. Trust God, knowing that he has great plans for you. The word says plans to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you a hope in the future. So make sure you include God in your day. Trust him that he has great plans for your week. Trust him that he has great plans even for you on Monday. And then when it pertains to what's going on in the world, hey, if you want to see change, let's take this opportunity maybe on this week, find out how can we help, how can we be of assistance in our local communities, how can we be of assistance on our jobs, how can we be of assistance, even in our church. So find out what it is that you can do, because remember, we can't change other people, but what can you do to be a light in this dark world? What are some things that you can do to maybe contribute to the betterment of the environment that we live in? What can you do to contribute to your city, to your local community, so that our cities and our states and our world, our country, could be a better place to live in? So again, I want you to be happy this week. I want you to choose happiness above all else. Listen, we don't get to choose what happens on a day-to-day basis. God has the final say. Remember, he is the author and the finisher of it all. So remember, choose happy on this week. Be blessed. I pray you have a good day. I pray you have a great week.